Oh, Larry, you need to see Kristen for your ID.
Yeah.
If we want to say, like, Elohei Yaakov is the God of Jacob, or Elohei Israel, okay? So instead of Elohim, it becomes Elohei. So if this is a plural, it will be Sarayo instead of Yod Main. Okay, that's the construct. So if we have like words of Moses instead of this.
Instead, you have written that works. Okay. The first time we'll have this where we get a change like that. So that's the way we do the plural, the masculine plural, the masculine plural in a construct. Okay? The plural works exactly like the singular. So Sus Hamelech is horse of the king. Susei Hamelech is the horses of the king. So it's still a construct relationship. There's no change the way we're going to translate it, except that it's singular plural. Okay? And he shows you those examples there. There are lots and lots and lots of them. Just remember, Sarayo. That's what you need to remember. So sons of is B'nai. So have you ever seen synagogues called B'nai Israel? It's a real popular name, the sons of Israel, like synagogues, or B'nai B'ri, sons of God. That's the construct of name. So Mishpatei, judgments of. It's not that difficult. What makes it difficult is that it looks really easy in a lesson, and then we start seeing the Bible, it starts, wait a minute, what is that? And so the way that you handle that is read homework. It's more practice to get. Okay? And as in other constructs, there are going to be some pointing changes. So from Divarim, it becomes, you notice, Divarei. The reason, again, is because trying to get to the end of a word or the accent, and when they're in construct, we pull the accent off the first word, and so anything to get there faster is kind of the way it works. Now, the feminine plural is O. The feminine plural in construct is O. So there's no change. Okay? So in the singular, the masculine stays the same. The feminine goes from hey to ta. In the plural, the feminine stays the same. The masculine goes from im to a.
Now, if we have a masculine word that looks for the feminine, don't have to break one up or non liquid at the moment.
It's masculine, still have a masculine.
Well, no, I mean, maybe I will have to listen up. There are some,
But you're talking about some of the regular, like the,
yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
you mean like the root ends with a?
Well, like,
Yeah, ballpark is in. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
well, see, there's some masculine.
The Hebrew word here is feminine, yes.
But he had
It would be heroic cities. Yeah, like Yehuda, the cities of Judah.
But he had some examples, he went all over the place.
Like
Down in Indians on that one, down there,
Yeah,
Which ones, they follow the obvious, if they've got the men ending with the feminine, they change?
If it's a feminine, if the word is feminine,
Right.
it'll have a feminine O. If the word is masculine, it'll have a masculine ending. And the word, because I know some words would seem to be masculine, but are actually feminine. The fathers does this a lot of times.
Well, exactly, that would be one.
And
I'd
it will
say.
be both fathers.
So it's easier to tell in a construct if it's if it's one of those words because of the ending.
Particularly in the plural.
But I guess on both, it becomes masculine
Im goes to Saray Yod. O stays O. That's all you need to know. And again, this is going to be blank of blank. Now, let's throw one more little curve at you. Contract chains. Obviously, in any culture, people speak sometimes in more complex ways than just the blue shirt or the king's horse. Okay, maybe the king's big blue horse. Okay, that came out of the big brown stable. All right, it's running down to the fast flowing stream. So Hebrew does the same thing. So that's a construct chain. Okay, here's what I want you to see. Divrei should be divrim, words plural. It becomes a construct, it becomes divrei yod. So it is divrei, the words of, niva'e, the prophets of Hamelachim. Okay? So it's just the words of, the prophets of the king. So you can add them on just like you can add on in English. And they will all be in construct. So if we wanted to say the glorious, holy, if we wanted to say the words of the prophet of the king of the city of Jerusalem, we can do that. Okay, you can just keep, and everything would be in construct except the word Jerusalem. So you would have the words of, the prophets of, the king of, the city of Jerusalem. And you just pile them up.
But all we would just see is all these nouns come together.
That is correct.
Maybe an adjective term in there, which didn't agree.
We're going to get that in a minute. Because you can't add an adjective to a construct.
Mike was right, matter.
So,
Here's where you become very Greek at.
you just keep adding them. So if you will do what I told you to do, translate it as blank of blank, now you have blank of blank blank. And you just, as long as they're constructs, just keep saying of whatever the next word is. Okay? So the words of, the prophets of, the kings of, the city of Jerusalem. And just keep, it's really not hard. Okay?
So the reason we put the others is because there's all these nouns.
It
stuck together.
isn't, no, because it's in a construct relationship.
I'm just having difficulty understanding, other than I got a bunch of nouns come together, how I'm going to recognize that construct relationship.
The endings.
If you have a plural ending, it's going to be surreo. That is, this ending right here, surreo, demands, this is a plural construct. It has to be a plural construct. It is surreo. Surreo. It has to be a plural construct.
I missed that.
Otherwise, it would be devarim. See back up here? I said, oh, this is the first time that it changes. It goes, instead of being banim, it is b'nai. Instead of mishpatim, it is mishpatei. So in the masculine plural, you will see that it has to be.
So those just, they heard the words of the Devarim. But if
Yes.
they heard the words of the king, then it would be the Devarim.
Divarei hamel. That's exactly right.
I guess I misunderstood what you were saying a moment ago. So I thought you were saying that if I had the masculine and the plural word, so of the plural word, I dropped the name off the end, add the sire.
Surreo. That's
And,
correct.
and that then becomes of something, but back in the very beginning, you were saying as well.
But im is used in the Bible. That's plural. So if we just say kings, it's Noah king.
If it's kings of, it's Noah K. Words is divarim. Words of is divarei.
So if it was the words of the king,
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you could add a lot more in there. The words of the prophets of, or the word of the sons of the prophets of. Got to pile it all out there. That's why I said don't start trying to smooth it out. Because when you start getting construct chains, it makes it a lot harder to smooth it out. Just do the blank and the blank and the blank, and just follow right along the Hebrew order. And makes it a lot easier on you when you do your translating.
So clearly we can recognize there's